but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew.
Okay, I came across this video that was posted by NC Beat, and it was very reminiscent of the Shanquella Robinson tragedy. So I want you guys to take a look at it before we discuss.
But you're hostile. Why can't my nigga be here on my last night? He's not bothering you. And this is what I mean by hostile. I came here with her cousin, and now she acting weird because she want an audience. But they're supposed to be my friend. These supposed to be my friends. Really? Now she want to fight. Now she want to fight. I'm about to get the out of here. I can't wait. And it's glass everywhere. This shit weird as. And that's what she wanted, was an audience. And I only went live, honestly, because I just don't feel safe. She got her cousins here. First off, you with your cousins, but you want to act weird. You knew my dude was going to be down here. So, of course, he was going to come. Mind you, we got our own rooms. You see what I'm saying? Why can't my man come to the Airbnb that I'm paying for? That's what I'm not understanding. And I just don't feel safe. I can't leave until tomorrow. And matter of fact, I'm about to call him to come pick me up because this shit weird as. I just want to go live right now because she acting real different. I'm gonna say because you're acting hostile. I'm recording you because you're. And I don't want to be recorded. Well, why are you so mad? I brought my. You know what? I'm not about to keep arguing with you. I'm about to have my man come pick me up. Stop following me, bro. What you mean I'm following you? And you supposed to be my friend, but you want to fight. I'm going. Like, no. I'm recording it, like I said. I'm recording this video live. Y'all tag whoever back at home that y'all know that's family to me right now. I'm going live and I'm gonna stay live while I text him to come get me. Cause it's weird. The whole time she's mad because my man came to last night and he's not even here right now. Woo! And it's Airbnb in my name. I'm about to be serious. Can you stop banging? Why are you so mad? Why?
Okay, so from listening to the video, the young lady who's doing the live recording, thank goodness she had access to her phone, is saying that her boyfriend came the last night of their stay, or the previous night, and now one of the people on the trip, the girls' trip, is angry about it and wants to sound off and spaz out, break things around the Airbnb that she has stated she paid for, and it's in her name. And this lady is spazzing out about the fact that her boyfriend came. First of all, I see a bunch of grown women on an unnecessary girls' trip. Yeah, I'm saying unnecessary because I'm telling you, after this Shanquella Robinson incident, I don't see the point of it. I don't see the point of it. And hearing the stories after the Shanquella Robinson incident where people wait till they're like on these faraway trips to get in fights and arguments, what is the point? I don't get it. But she's spazzing out. She's breaking things around the Airbnb. She's mad because it's supposed to be a girls' trip. It's a girls' trip. Well, excuse me, but the last time I checked, when you are all grown adult women, it's an option for, to hook up. That has been my understanding. Did things change or something? I mean, and you all have your own room. Now, I don't condone hooking up with anybody, but it's her boyfriend, so I would think you all have some familiarity with him, and that's some random guy she picked up at a bar. I would, of course, be terrified if that occurred with somebody I'm on a trip with, because I would think my safety could be possibly in jeopardy because you're a random picker-upper. But then again, I don't do girls trips, and I definitely wouldn't vacation with people I deem as whores. So, that's just me. But my thing is, why is she so angry? Why is she spazzing out? Are you jealous because you don't have a man and this is reminding you of the fact you don't have a man? boyfriend? Or have you slept with this boyfriend before? And you're angry that he's there visiting her, like the woman he's actually seeing, and you were just a side piece? I mean, there's so many questions. There's so many questions because we all would like to know, why is she so angry? It's a girls trip. I thought the purpose of a girls trip was to go somewhere different, have fun, hang out. You're not gonna hang out every night. You're gonna want to rest sometimes, I would think. And what's the matter with her boo thing coming down there chilling with her for a couple hours? You all have your own room. You're all adults. What is your issue, lady? And this is why it's so reminiscent of the Shanquella Robinson incident, because we don't know what happened on that trip. We don't know. There was a rumor out there saying that she was ready to go and she had paid for the Airbnb and they didn't have the money to pay for the Airbnb. My thing is, if you're not paying for the trip, if you're not paying for the Airbnb, you don't really have a leg to stand on to complain about. If you want a full girls trip, and you don't want to be bothered by any men, then you all need to have a general understanding that that's the rule. And if somebody breaks the rule, you know not to bring them on another girls trip. I mean, this is kind of common sense. Or you could just do like they used to do before Airbnb existed and get separate hotel rooms, which is what I think should be the option from this point forward. I don't think these girls trips can handle Airbnbs. I don't think they can, because now we see these heifers act crazy. So I just want to bring this to you guys' attention because I'm still trying to figure out why this woman is passing out. I'm thinking maybe you guys can explain it to me because I don't get it. You all look grown, like really grown, like probably got some children at the house grown, and you on a girls trip. For the life of me, I don't understand why, but okay. And another thing, the lady who's going live, she seems to be the odd one out because the one spazzing out has her cousins there. Doesn't that sound more reminiscent of the Shanquella Robinson tragedy as well? Wasn't Shanquella the odd one out? Look, y'all, we have to learn. We can't do these things anymore. We can't go somewhere when we're the odd one out anymore. We can't go anywhere with people where we know got some haterations toward us anymore. We can't do this anymore, okay? Part of growing is learning and then adapting and refraining from certain behaviors and decisions. And we need to be refraining from taking these little group trips with people who half like us or don't like us just because they can't afford the trip. If you can't afford a trip, if you can't afford the Airbnb by yourself, if you can't afford to go to a hotel room in case something go down, you can't afford to go on the trip. And you don't get to dictate anything when somebody else is paying for everything. You get to shut your face and like it. That's what you get to do. You don't get to dictate anything. It's like going out on blind dates. You have to bring money with you. Why? Because if something goes down or goes left, you've got money to get a taxi and get your behind home if you didn't bring your own car. And preferably, you're rolling your own car so you're not stuck there. You're supposed to have options when you're an adult. You're supposed to leave yourself windows of opportunity to get out of harm's way. So if you can't afford to go on these trips, stay your broke tail home until you can save up and go. Now tell me what you think in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thanks.